Can I quote you on that?
Huh? Hell no. Damn! We can only keep him for 24 hours. Tomorrow morning I might have to let him go. Sorry it wasn't more exciting. For the book, I mean. Maybe you can punch it up some. You know, what do they call that? Fiction, that's it.
It certainly is. I'll see what I can do.
A little side note, in the novelization of Sins of the Fathers, when Gabriel gives back Mosley's badge the day after he stole it, turns out Mosley had actually taken several photos with the mayor that day when Gabriel was flirting with Malia Getty. So, in an embarrassing turn of events, Mosley was without his badge during that photo op and had to go through some pretty hot water to get himself out of it. Anyway.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Well, there's not much here.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? You mean like those Halloween masks they sometimes use in robberies?
I don't think so. More like real animals.
Never ran across anything like that.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
It sure as hell ain't going well. There's a lot of brakes being applied in different areas of the investigation. We're getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens. I was hoping to get more out of Crash, but he's scared shitless. We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
Well, there's nothing else to ask.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Have a good one.
Well, for day 3, there are only a few required events, I think. Huh. What else do we do? What else do we do? What else do we do? Well, we can go see Willie Jr. again, but we don't have the $100 to pony up. We can go to Tulane University to attend that lecture about African religions. Actually, I'm gonna head over to Grandmother Knight's house. Something about that Ritter character bothered me, and the fact that the image of 3 snakes, 3 dragons, 3 lizards type thing keeps popping up.
Gabriel, come in.
Hi, Gran.
Make yourself at home, son.
Ritter, maybe? Well, let's see, it's a long shot.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
I'm going up the attic again.
Enjoy yourself, dear.
That's one way to put it, I guess. So there were a few items here that we saw.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic. It doesn't seem to be running at the moment.
German origin, German poetry, German guy. And seems like maybe Gabriel's grandfather was German? I don't know. Anyway. Let's take a look at it. A closer look, if you will.
A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon.
Well, it's got a key. What's this thing? Looks like some sort of drawer.
Gabriel can't. The clock won't open that way.
What if we turn the key?
Nothing happens.
Okay. This is a Sierra game. Symbolism means a lot, as it does in classical literature, but in a Sierra game, it's a little bit less subtle. What have we seen so far? We've seen these 3 lizards imagery. 3... Well, how do we express 3? Maybe if the minute hand points at 3.
Nothing happens.
What if the hour hand points at 3? That would be 3 o'clock, right?
Nothing happens.
What if we pointed 3 dragons? What if this says 3 dragons? 3 o'clock. Dragons being the most prevalent symbol.
Granddaddy, you old fox.
That's interesting.
The letter is addressed to Heinz Ritter, whoever that is.
Heinz Ritter. He's the guy who wrote the poetry that Gabriel read earlier today.
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the recurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tipped bold strokes and underlining. The old photographs show Gabriel's grandfather with 2 other men that Gabriel has not identified.
So, Heinz Ritter is actually present in this household. What does that mean exactly?
That's it. Take a load off, hon.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Who is Heinz Ritter, Grandma?
Do you know anyone named Heinz Ritter?
Heinz Ritter. Oh, Gabriel, where did you hear that name?
I found a letter in Granddaddy's clock.
I promised I'd never tell you or your father, but I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Tell me, Gran.
Your granddad's name was Heinz Ritter before he came to America. He changed it to Harrison Knight legally when he arrived.
Is there anything else about Heinz Ritter that we should know about?
Why did Granddad change his name?
I don't know. I tried to ask him about his family, his life before America, but he didn't want to talk about it. He never even told me about his name change. I found out one day when I saw his passport in a drawer. Since he obviously found it painful, I never questioned him about it. But I'm sure it wasn't trouble with the law. Your granddad was the best man I ever knew.
Anything else?
Didn't Granddad ever say anything about his past or his family?
Only that his family was crazy, and that he never wanted to see them again. He believed in some family curse, thought that he could spare Philip and Philip's children from what he called old nightmares. Whatever Harrison wanted to spare you, though, it cost him plenty. He never did sleep well, and he would often get a far-away, guilty look in his eyes. He was wrestling with something he thought he should be doing, someplace he thought he ought to be. I don't know how he could think that he should be anywhere but with me and our child. It's a terrible way to live.